What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys the Week 4 team builder for the GBA D-League, where we are up against the New York Shelmets, coached by SupahGassy. Now what we're going to do is have a quick run through of his draft. He's got Manaphy, Latios, Toxicroak, Mega Ampharos, Tornadus T, Garchomp, Reuniclus, Amoonguss, Doublade, Blissey, and then finally Houndoom as well. So a very, very scary draft. Manaphy, Latios, and Tornadus T give us particular problems, I must admit. Dragon Spam could be a problem, and then also the fact that Tornadus T just breaks down so many walls. It's especially with the Life Orb set, and it's just got some really great longevity to it. It is going to be a bit of a challenge for this one, but I think I've probably built the best team. I think you could... I don't know. I'm feeling this one's probably the best way to go for trying to handle his draft. So I've gone for a more offensive route for this one, with a late game sweeper as well as my win condition. So what we've got is, first of all, we've got the Manectric, because this thing just absolutely runs through his draft. He cannot, outside of Garchomp, he cannot stop me from Volt Switching. So that's going to be really, really nice to have, to just get so much momentum going with this guy. Each time something dies or something like that happens, I can just bring in Pharaoh and I can just start Volt Switching. And as soon as the Garchomp's out the way, I can start Thunderbolting, Volt Switching, doing whatever I want to do, really, and just put a lot of pressure on him. Motto is our physical wall for this one. So what this has done is, if the Tornadus is physical, then we can handle that. On top of this as well, we can also handle the Toxicroak, the Garchomp, the Doublade, and also the Toxicroak. I think did I say that twice? It doesn't make much difference. But anyway, what we've got on here is Earthquake, because Earthquake hits a lot of things, and also allows us to hit that Mega Ampharos really, really hard. We've also got Whirlwind, which means if it's an Agility Mega Ampharos, we can force that out. If he Tail Glows while he's in on if he sends this in on us and he Tail Glows with Manaphy, we can send that out. And if he Swords Dances with Garchomp as well, we can send that out as well. So it just stops setup and just starts sort of whirlwinding around with rocks as well. And this is also my rocker, and this #1 job for this is to set up rocks and just handle the Garchomp. Next up, we got Anubis, the Umbreon, with Leftovers and Synchronize, with Foul Play, Moonlight, Psych Up, and Heal Bell. Now, I know it's risky. It's very, very risky bringing Moonlight with a potential manual Rain Team. But what I'm hoping is he's gonna see that we've not got the Excadrill, and may feel that Rain might not be as useful. I'm expecting him to bring Rain Dance on a couple of things, but the question will be is how useful will that actually be. So that's definitely a bit of a risky play on my part, but I need those other slots. We need Foul Play, because Foul Play is our only real option to actually get some offensive pressure going. We've got Moonlight, as I said, for recovery. Psych Up means we can handle most forms of Reuniclus, because if it starts going for physically defensive Calm, say it's physically defensive Calm Mind, very few things OHKO it, so it's very, very difficult once it sets up. But Anubis completely shuts that down. With Psych Up, I can copy the Calm Mind boosts, take Focus Blast from that all day, and potentially PP stall that as well. And then I need Heal Bell as well, because the Blissey, if that starts spreading Toxics, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Next up, we got our Sweeper, which is our Tyrantrum with Life Orb and Rockhead, with Head Smash, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance. Now, this is also very difficult, because Dragon Claw means that I can hit things like the Mega Ampharos a lot harder, and it just gives me a really good neutral stab, but Ice Fang would allow me to break the Garchomp a lot easier. It only makes a very slight sort of 5% difference at +1, but I think Dragon Claw is the best way to go with for this one. We can KO pretty much any variant aside from max sort of physically defensive at +1 after rocks. So I think that's the best way to go for this. Earthquake is for Doublade, and then finally Head Smash, because Head Smash all the things is definitely the way to go. And with this spread as well, we do outspeed Tornadus, Timid, max speed Tornadus at +1. So this is definitely my late game sweep. There's a few things I can set this up on, and I've got a fair amount of bulk to take quite a few different hits and things. So fingers crossed this will push us through. Next up, we got X-Wing the Crobat with Choice Band, Infiltrator, with Brave Bird, U-Turn, Pursuit, and Sleep Talk. This one is to handle two things. It's specifically designed to handle Amoonguss, because I can take pretty much any hit from Amoonguss outside of... I mean, Foul Play might hurt slightly, but if he decides to go for Spore, I can actually go under the Sleep... I can go for Sleep Talk, and then Brave Bird will kill, U-Turn will get me out of there, and I save Sleep Fodder. Pursuit wouldn't be the best choice, but you've sometimes got to run a risk on that. Then also... if he does decide to bring Latios, Latios can present a problem, especially if it's Life Orb. But what this means is I can actually, if I sack something or get some initiative and manage to get out of there without him, while he's dropped to Draco, I can come in and I can Pursuit Trap him and then KO him after, I think I do about 82 to 90%, something like that. Maybe a slightly different range from there, but that means I can actually take that thing out and that will not be a threat then, which would be really nice. Loses his defogger, so we can actually keep the rocks up later on with Hippowdon, so I think that's definitely going to be worth bringing. And then finally we got Mirage here, which is our Choice Scarfer, with Levitate, with Zen Headbutt, and U-Turn, which just gives us a nice Volt Turn, adds to our Volt Turn core, and also Zen Headbutt is just very, very nice stab. Ice Punch, because that hits Garchomp, and this is my answer to Scarf Chomp if Motto goes down, because otherwise Scarf Chomp does present quite a big issue. And then finally Trick, because it means I can trick the Blissey, I could trick the Reuniclus so it starts setting up, I could trick the Amoonguss. There's a lot of things that I could be tricking there, which would be really, really nice to do. So that's the team. I hope you guys enjoy it. The battle as well. The only last thing to add is if he does have the biggest problem as well is Trick Room Reuniclus. Reuniclus is just such a threat. For an RU pick, it presents so much value, because you have to prep so hard for it because it's such a big threat. But anyway, if he does decide to do that, then also with the spread, I can take Moonlight. With Moonlight, I can take Focus Blast, and I can actually stall him out of those. And then Foul Play does a good sort of 30%, something like that, to a max HP set. So I should be able to handle it from there. They don't normally run Recover, they normally run Trick Room free attacks, so that's what I'm hoping is the best way to go with that. Also, as I said, Tornadus does present a lot of issues, but we do have 3 things that outspeed, 1 thing that outspeeds at +1, and then the other 2 guys can kind of handle it. If it's Assault Vest, we can handle it a little better. If it's Life Orb, then my offensive presence actually handles that a lot better. So it's sort of interplays in between, and we're just going to have to see what happens, but keeping rocks up is my main priority for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the team, and hopefully it's going to go okay for the battle. I am aware, as I said, Tornadus does present a big issue because of Grass Knot and Superpower and things like that, but I've just got to try and play around it. There's no real way that you can try and handle it because it's got such a great move pool and also got great offensive stats. So I hope you guys enjoyed the team, and I will see you guys at the battle. Caddy out.